I'm a rock star, I'm a rage like rail. I ain't taking L's in Madden all year.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So before I get to the video, man, shout out to everybody that's still watching my video. That means the world to me, because as y'all know, Madden 21's content has been a little lackluster, I should say, and the whole game in general. But I appreciate all y'all who are here and rocking with me. So another thing I want to say before I get into the actual video is that my next video, I'm actually gonna do like a one-on-one, not a one-on-one. I'm pretty much gonna do where I'm gonna show gameplay and I'm gonna show the whole game, like a live gameplay type thing. I'm trying it out. So if y'all are interested in how I run my offense, make sure you tune into my next video. But getting into this actual video, so we got it's in the Saints playbook. So it's a fun little 2-formation mini scheme that I like to do. Now it's going to be the Taysom Hill quarterback, and it's going to be the Y-off trio weak. So let's take a look at the Taysom Hill quarterback. If y'all don't know, this quarterback blast is really good. It's really good, and also that Y lead read option is really good as well. Now what makes these plays good is that you don't have to have fast break or escape artists or none of that. So as long as you have a pretty decent mobile quarterback, you'll be able to have success in this. So I could be using Lamar Jackson, but I'm not, just for so I can prove to y'all that you don't need it. That you don't need him. Now, in Y-off trio weak, the plays I'm gonna be showing you is, of course, PA post dig shot. I'm gonna run through that because that beats about every coverage in the game. Then you have PA wide receiver in, which I'm gonna show, and then I have Saints outs. I have Saints while sticking up. I have Saints deep, and also I can show you Saints cross if you want. But so this is gonna be kind of a long-ish video. I'm gonna try to make it at least 15 minutes. So just please make sure you bear with me. Now, personnel, you wanna have your fastest receiver where DK Metcalf is, and the one who has the best deep route running. You need deep route running right here in this spot. That's really crucial. And right here, you put your second fastest receiver, and of course your third goes right there. Now let's go ahead and come out in Y-off trio weak, and I'm gonna come out in PA post dig shot. Now for the defense, it doesn't matter, but let's just come out in. I'm gonna set my autos right here. Let's do. Okay, we already have cover 2. Let's put cover 3 right here, wherever cover 3 is, right there. So we got cover 2, cover 3, man, and then let's do another common one like cover 4 quarters. So let's just come out and cover 3 right here. Now, actually first, let me back the ball up real quick because I forgot to do this pre-video. So I like to do a lot of things pre-video because it just allows me to have a little bit more time. Now you want your trips always to the Y side, unless it's cover 3, because for this cover 3 bomb, which I'm going to show you, you want your trips to the short side. So out of all the other setups, this is the one that's different. So let's just motion him inside. And actually real quick, I don't like how that pulls in a way, so let's scoot the ball up some, because I know in one of my videos is like that. But anyway, make sure y'all check the timestamps, because I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but let's go in. This is for real getting into the video right here. So we got cover 3 right here. Now, you can drag your tight end if you want. You don't need to, but this is just a good play by itself. If you have never heard of this play, then you're probably under a rock somewhere, because this play's always been good. So as you can see, he's just going to fly right past him. We get a good throw. We don't, but that's all right. But anyway, that's cover 3. It's going to be wide open. And let's just look at cover 2 real quick. So let's see cover 2. And like I said, for these deep shot plays, I don't have gameplay. Why I don't have gameplay? Because it's glitching out the deep zones. So it's going to work whether it's in practice mode or in actual games. So with this one, you can do one or two things if you want. You can put Tyler Lockett on like a drag route, or you can leave him on the stock in route. It's completely up to you. If you put him on a drag route, the user's going to have to respect it. So on this one, I'll double team this way, and I'm going to show you, you can still roll out this way and throw it. So you just want to wait. And you see how the safety move? That's an easy one-play touchdown. So instead of going to replay and showing you that, I'm going to show you one more time so we can get moving. And I know y'all want to see the actual schemes and breakdowns of everything that I do. So again, cover 2. And if you noticed that that deep zone did move out the way when we dragged them, because this person is not occupying that zone. So it's allowing, so this person doesn't have nothing to cover, so he's going to go into the middle of the field. So let me just show you that you can roll out the other way too, just because I haven't. Look at Calais Campbell shedding. So you see how he dropped down? I got throw out a sack, but you seen how the safety dropped down? Or if you wanted to, like I said, you can go do it the first way. So those are the 2 ways that you can try to bomb cover 2. So let's look at man coverage, and man coverage is going to be the same thing because it's just the same deep half. So as long as DK Metcalf can win, then the same thing will happen. So right here, let's just go back to the left, and I'm only going to show it going this way. So you see how he moves out the way? and you can throw it. Well, he didn't move out the way that time, but if had I rolled out the other way, he would have moved out the way. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, that in man coverage, just go ahead and roll out that way. And you also have the dig route and that long crosser that's developing. So last one I want to talk about is cover 4 quarters. Now, you can do the same exact setup if you want, because it's going to glitch out both of those deep quarters on the right side. So you see how they just stop and they don't cover them. So now it's just a foot race. So that's why I said you want your fastest receiver who has the best deep route running. So those are those 2 plays. Now, real quick, let me go ahead and move the ball to the wide side, because like I said, you want your trips to be ran on the wide side of the field. Why? Because you want to have as much space as possible to get these concepts open that I'm about to show you. So right here, I want to go over this quarterback blast play. So I want to show you that you can run it. You can run it with any mobile quarterback, like I said. So all you do is hit the right analog stick once, and it's going to be right there. So you see quarterback blast. I got lead option, and I do like to call 4 verts if I feel like they're going to run commit. Now, one thing you need to pay attention to is what happens when you press this button. So you see how I went over, clicked, you see how they move like this? So you can play around with that. So if you wanted to come out and take some hill and then audible to wild trio weak, they're just going to move again. So that's completely up to you. If you want to keep your opponent on their toes, you can do that. And then, but don't do it more than twice, because they will give you a penalty. So see, we go back to it. And now what's really important on this is when you run it, you don't want to hold the trigger. So what I like to do, I like to just press X and it's literally just use the analog stick until I get past the line. So let me see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you see how I get full control? That's how you want to do it. Now let me see if I can show you real quick what happens if you hold R2. So, I actually called it a read option. I'm gonna go over the read option next real quick. So I'm getting the running plays and everything, because you want to base your scheme around this run, because this run is really great. So see, this is what happens if I hold R2. Like in practice mode, it lets you do it, but in the game mode, don't use R2 until you see the hole, because for some reason they make you start running like all sideways and stuff. So let's go over this read option real quick too. And it's just a basic read option, but I really like it, because sometimes they don't put it. Like if they don't tell their people to play the quarterback, then you can get some good yards out there. Look at that. That was about at least 20 yards without even trying. So that's also a really good option. So actually, just I want y'all to go ahead and check out this gameplay with me running the read option and the quarterback blast. Alright, so as you can see in the gameplay, it's a really great play, especially in the red zone, and that's normally where I like to use it, but you can use it wherever you want to. Now, let's get into the actual core of this scheme. So, right here, these are the audibles that I like. I like Saints deep out, halfback base, sticking up, and PA wide receiver in. Yeah, PA wide receiver in. So, I always like to come out in Saints outs. So, let's go to cover 3 right here, just because. Now, what I love to do on this play, I like to take my tight end, put him on a drag route like this, and then I like to motion him across. Now, from here, you can either leave him on an out route, or you can put him on a streak to clear out everything over there. But what I found to be most effective on this play, you want to try to read the left side, because a lot of times what I'll do, I try to read the tight end and then read that post, but just focus on the left. So right here, okay, let's look. Okay, running back, boom, I'm gonna throw that. See, I didn't even worry about the post, because the user 9 times out of 10 is going to be on that post. So let's go and run that again. And so let's say they call hard flats, right? So let's shade underneath. Now we got hard flats, right? So obviously this is just a 1-2 read. It's so simple. Like, this is why I love this team, because it's so simple. All you have to do is read it. So let's see. Okay, is a hard flat open? Nope. So throw that right there. Okay, well, in the game you can throw that, I promise, but that's why it's kind of shaky in cover 3. That's not my favorite cover 3 read. I'm just showing you just so let me just show it like I would do it, okay? So let's say they shade underneath, right? But the way I would set this play up, honestly, I like to streak him at all times. So even in the gameplay, you'll see I normally streak him. So let's just run it like this. So boom. Okay, that's covered. Let's look at the post, right? So boom, right there. Now you're probably saying, real, aren't they going to use that? But that's why I said that this is just a base play. You just want to call this to see what they're in. So I'm running one more time here, and I'm going to streak them. Now, if you want a double read, then just take your outside receiver and put them on an in route, like on a baby in route. So what's going to happen is, let's say they cover the triangle, they cover that, and then you can throw a circle, right? I'm getting hollered at by Calais Campbell, but check out this gameplay, me using this play. Alright, now the next play I do want to talk about this Saints deep out. So the reason I like this play is because it can be cover 3 and cover 2. So right here, let's go to cover 3, as you can see right here. So against cover 3, I like to take DK Metcalf, put him on an out route, smart as out route. I like to streak my tight end, and I like to take R1, put him on the in route. And you can either smart route the in route or leave it like that. It's completely up to you. Now I do like this because it almost looks like the first play I just showed you. But now what I'll do is I like to motion Tyler Lockett, and then I'll snap it right here. Now you want somebody fast out there. Now watch, you just wait for him to clear, and then you could throw it like that. And for some reason, Russell Wilson isn't giving me a good look on that. But I'm gonna run it one more time, and then we're gonna move on after that because I actually don't have gameplay on it. But I know it's a really great play just because I ran it in the game. I just didn't complete the pass when I threw it. The same thing happened that you just seen, so I just didn't even worry about putting it on there. So let's just go ahead and call it again. Send him in motion. I like to snap it right when he gets right there on him, pretty much. So you don't want to, I see now, so you don't want to roll out the pocket and throw it like I've been doing. You want to kind of drift out the pocket. So even in the gameplay I was doing that. I was like running out the pocket. So as you can see, you don't want to do that. So let's go and show cover 2 right now. And this is kind of a longer video, so I'll probably break it up into 2 parts. So more than likely I'm just gonna break it up into 2 parts, so y'all see part 2 when I go over the rest of the scheme. So Saints deep out right here. Let's go cover 2. I like to put them on a actually in cover 2, my bad, I like to put them on a fade. So not a streak, but a fade. So right here I like to take X. I like to put them on a curl route. And then I like to take Dorsett right here and motion them inside. Now you can do whatever you want with Dorsett. I like leaving them on that, but it's completely up to you. Like if you wanted to put him on like a zig route, or if you wanted to put him on maybe a hitch, you know, it's up to you. Whatever you think will bring the user back down. So just for the purposes of this video, I'm putting him on a stock out route that he was on. Now right here, you're going to obviously be reading circles. So let me show you what this looks like. If Calais Campbell chills out, as you can see, he's wide open. I'm end up spying Calais Campbell because he's making this a longer video than it needs to be. So I don't know why this dude just wreaking havoc. Anyways, let's go back to Saints deep out. Let's go to cover 2, put him on a fade. Then you want to take X, put him on a curl. And like I said, you can do whatever you want with R1. This time I'm going to put him on a hitch just because. Like I said, no specific reason, just because. Now, all you're going to do is wait, and I'm still in cover 3, of course. I mean, in cover 3, obviously, you just take your check down, get out of bounds. I do apologize this being a longer video. Like I said, be on the lookout for part 2, because part 2 I'm gonna go over some more specific route combos that I do like. So anyway, fade your outside receiver, curl route, motion him in, do whatever you want. I'm gonna put him on a zig route just because last time I put him on a hitch. Like I said, don't matter. Now let me make sure we're in cover 2. All right, we're good. So just step up in the pocket some, and look at that. He's gonna be able to clear. And as you can see, it's wide open. I forgot to spy him, but I'm not running this play again. Y'all see that it's open. But anyways, that's where I put it for the video. Drop a like if you really enjoyed it, because it's honestly a really good scheme. Like I said, be on the lookout for part 2, because in part 2 I'm gonna go over PA wide receiver and I'm gonna go sticking up, and I'm gonna show you kind of like what I like to run halfback base against. So like I said, it's kind of a lot. I thought I was gonna be able to fit in one video. I couldn't. Apologize. But anyways, hope to see you on my part 2. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.